Welcome to our Florida adventure, where we'll bike the iconic Miami shoreline, road trip all the way down to Key West, canoe through Gator Country, and even meet a few manatees. It's a full South Florida journey, sun, salt, and a whole lot of surprises.
We're here staying in Miami Beach. We came in on Saturday and we will leave next Saturday. Tomorrow we go on a sailboat trip to into Biscayne Bay and hopefully get to see some sights in Biscayne National Park. And then on Wednesday we have a kayak trip in the Everglades scheduled. And Thursday, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. I'm hoping that my wife will let me drive down to the Keys, but we'll just have to wait and see what she lets us do.
Miami Beach is one of those places that feels like a movie set. Every corner is bright, bold, and buzzing. Ocean Drive is the heart of it all, lined with some of the most iconic Art Deco hotels in the world. These buildings date back to the 1930s, and the entire strip is actually part of the largest concentration of Art Deco architecture on the planet. It's impossible not to stop and stare.
So here's some of the sights and sounds of Miami Beach at night.
Miami Beach has one of the best shoreline bike rides that you can take. Sun, sand, and a whole lot of people. The path hugs the coast with ocean breezes on one side and palm-lined streets on the other. It's smooth, easy, and made for cruising. You pass beach access points, hotels, and stretches of open shoreline where the only sound is the waves.
Say hi.
Hi. How are ya?
Whether you're here for the views, the ride, or just the vibes, biking the Miami Beach shoreline is simple, scenic, and unforgettable.
Our next adventure, a sailboat ride on Biscayne Bay. To start, we board maybe the smallest boat ever built. We experienced everything from calm, cool winds to no wind to strong winds and rain. We'd recommend the Eco Sailboat trip with Captain David to anyone looking for a little excitement.
From Miami, we hit the road and head south toward Key West. The drive alone is worth the trip. Just miles of bridges and small islands stretching over crystal clear waters. On the way, we stop at Missouri Key to soak in the ocean views and do a little bird watching. Florida's keys are a major migratory route, so you never know what you're gonna spot.
Welcome to Key West, Florida, the southernmost point in the continental U.S.
Once we reached Key West, we made a beeline for the famous and crowded southernmost point buoy. It's touristy, sure, but it's one of those must-see landmarks. From there, we explored the pier, wandered the shoreline, and jumped into the water for some snorkeling. After a full day of exploring, we made the long drive back to Miami Beach.
Welcome to Everglades National Park in fantastically hot Florida.
We entered the Everglades through the Homestead entrance and met up with our guide Albert to canoe the 9-mile pond trail. It's not really 9 miles, more like 4 to 5. The Everglades are unlike any place else on Earth, a slow-moving river of grass stretching as far as you can see. Alas, we did not encounter any alligators on our trip. Paddling through the mangroves, the open water felt like slipping into another world. As we wrapped up our paddle on 9 Mile Pond, we were greeted by a group of turkey vultures striking their most iconic poses. Turkey vultures spread their wings to warm up, dry off, and let the sun kill bacteria off of their feathers. It looks dramatic, but it's really just smart maintenance.
After canoeing, we drove down to the Flamingo Visitor Center area where we spotted a few manatees hanging out near the marina. These gentle giants can weigh over 1,000 pounds, but they move with this slow, peaceful grace that's mesmerizing to watch. After a quick rain shower, we noticed the manatees congregating near the concrete walls. We soon realized they were getting a drink from the fresh water dripping down.
Our next Everglades stop was Shark Valley, where we planned to bike their 15-mile loop. We made it in about 5 miles before turning around. Florida humidity is no joke, plus it was sprinkling a bit. Alas, again, we did not see any gators, but we did spot a beautiful wild bird that we think was a great blue heron. Even without gators and a little bit of rain, the ride was beautiful and refreshing.
Before wrapping up our trip, we drove to Big Cypress National Preserve. The landscape shifts here. Taller trees, deeper water, and a wilder feel. We spotted one alligator and a few fish swimming in the clear swamp water. It was a quiet, peaceful end to a very full adventure.
And with that, we hit the road and end our Florida adventure. From Miami's bright lights to the unpredictable winds of Biscayne Bay to the stillness of the Everglades, this trip has had a bit of everything. Make sure to come back again for our next big adventure.
See you next time on Roadies Roam the World.